Say I've never practiced before. I don't know why I would start now. Hi. Um, this is going to be video 814. Probably will be very, very short because my voice is hurting a lot. I wonder why. Um, but I just wanted to make a quick video uh, with a bit of a warning. A bit of a warning. Um, I it's been a good day. I talked with my therapist today and got some feedback on kind of my future plans, and I've kind of come to the decision I am going to kind of practice my voice, and we'll see where that leads me. But my good friend Dawn gave me some information, and today while I was at work, I downloaded some of the audio files, and um, I was at my desk doing my job folding envelopes. Okay, it was not brain surgery. And part of the video or the audio was I heard my friend's, probably my best friend. I heard her voice, and I'm so happy for her. But it was it affected me a lot because I don't necessarily know why, because I'm going to guess that some of the things that maybe I thought were not possible, were not achievable, things, maybe you could call them excuses that I had told myself, where I had given up before. It gives me joy to know that they're possible, but I had a feeling, okay, I have IBS. I don't always feel it, but when, I kind of jokingly call it my spidey sense, but when something really significant, stressful happens, my IBS kicks in. And after I sat there and I just was like, I can't believe that's my friend. I'm happy that's my friend, but you know what I mean? It's like, just, um, my IBS just kicked off. And it was like, I'm not going to say it challenged me, but I don't know, it was something about, what could be possible for me. And we touched a little bit yesterday about, we're going to find our own voice. And something that she had said in her tutorial was that she is speaking with her female voice. That is her voice. She's speaking with her voice. She's not trying to sound like someone else. She's not trying to emulate something else. She's not trying to sound like a woman. She is a woman, and that is the way she sounds, So there was a lot of emotion packaged in that little, 10-second soundbite. I think it was a 4-minute video, but, just a lot of stuff in there for me to unpack. And I guess the warning that I wanted to give you was what I've learned, okay, is this is not something I'm going to do while I'm doing something else. This is something that's going to require my attention. This is something that's going to require my diligence. This is something that's going to require practice. This is something that's going to require learning and going back and revisiting and building, And so, I guess, like I said, I sat there for a good 10 minutes just my jaw was on the floor, and my brain was like firing off in all different directions, and I couldn't think. I mean, it was like there was so much, like I said, so much emotion and different things going on me, and there was a wave of doubt. I doubted myself, and a couple red flags went up. You know, I can't do this. I can't do this. Blah 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 blah. And like I said, some red flags went up. So definitely, maybe the takeaway is to, if you're serious, or if you whatever, do it in the place that you can do it, that you can give all of your attention and privacy, obviously. But it's not the kind of thing you're going to do on the treadmill at the gym. you know it's something that's it's work. It's so I thought I would share that too. But also, I and switching gears just a little bit, what I talked with my therapist about a little bit was that I feel like there are some things that some thoughts or emotions that I think my hope is, and what I believe, more than what I hope, what I believe is there's some things that I have been putting in this, like, nobody touch it container, because I've not allowed myself to explore it. And because it was in this container that nobody could touch, I couldn't touch, I couldn't have access to. In some ways, I feel like I short-sheeted myself on it. Out of the experiences that I could have, out of 10, I've been withholding them back from myself. So I've only been experiencing 7 of them. Okay. I feel like there's some things that, like I said, I have denied myself, good and bad, emotions, because I was like, well, I can't do it, and it probably just sounds really crazy, and I can't really think of a good example of it, but I can tell you that on the times that, and Katie will make fun of me when I do it, what I call the fairy godmother voice, and it's definitely, can be over the top, but if that's a genuine emotion within me, and I feel that way about something, or I have a reaction to something, or I have an interest in something, and because I'm afraid of how I'm going to be perceived, I push that down, I repress it, I think that's what I'm headed towards. I'm headed towards taking those things that I have bottled up and shaking them out, dealing with it. Kind of like if you had a bad memory, or if you had an experience that you repressed, and your brain, as an adaptive strategy, ignored it or filed it away, you forgot about it. I know sometimes with childhood traumas, there are repressed memories that later in life they just unravel, and you're like, wait a minute, and then you're processing it. I kind of think where I'm at now, like I said, I know there are certain things, and they're very personal to me, so I'm not going to share them here, but things that, like I said, I have denied the existence of, locked them away, I'll never get to do. And now I kind of see this as a way of unlocking those. I had made mention in my video that while I transitioned and made the physical changes, I did not change. I'm not flipping you off. Flipping me off. I had not, you know, in some regards, there's a genie in a bottle still in me. And I think my hope is that part of this is going to be to take the cork out and let it out. And, it will give me more tools to interact with the world around me. More, imagine in a video game, your character, say it's World of Warcraft, and you have access to 3 of the 20 emotes, and so the people around you, you have people that are kind of dancing crazy and, doing these emotes, their characters or whatnot, and all you can do is just a simple one, I'm happy, I'm sad, good joke, let's go kill something, let's go on a raid, and so I think, again, this will spread me out a little bit, let me, pull apart this tight knot and explore, and I think it'll make me more of a real person. I will have access to things. At least that's my hope, okay? And this might be a lot of head talk here, but it makes sense to me anyway. So we will figure out. While driving in the car today, I did a little bit of other voiceness. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call your other voice. Your more feminine voice. Your inner voice. There's got to be a word for it. I guess your voice. What do you distinguish between the two of them? And anyway, it's I tell you, it's for someone to open themselves up to you. I mean, it's like their vulnerabilities. That takes a lot. It takes a lot. I'm very, very thankful. I feel very, very blessed to have met my friend Dawn. I really, really do feel very blessed. I'm very thankful that our orbits crossed, hopefully for a while yet. But, again, it's just, you meet people in your life that have such an effect on you, and wow. So anyway, I'm going to move on. I'm going to do some research here and process some of the information she shared with me, and I'm not going to give that information away here because who knows, one day she might publish it, and I don't want to, you don't want to give the secrets away, and I hope that doesn't sound negative on my behalf. I just, it's her information. I will say that the information is on the web, and then, like I said yesterday, there's plenty of people who will happily tell you what to do if you Google or if you go to YouTube and put it in there. So anyway, that's where we're at, and we will continue on, so stay tuned. I hope all is good in your neck of the woods, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.